guard, 5'11", senior, number 3, Davion Johnson. At guard, 5'11", senior, number 10, Kavion Johnson. At forward, a 6'2", senior, number 23, Choi. At forward, a 6'5", senior, number 30, Bryce Salek. And at forward, a 6'10", senior, number 32, Jason Jaxtis. Head coach of the Boxers is John Holokowski.
Hello and welcome to the 49th Annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here in Elmhurst, Illinois. We are in the Dick Campbell Gymnasium here for an Elite 8 matchup between the Yorkville Foxes and the Palatine Pirates. Connor, do you want to give us a little information about these two teams?
Oh, this is going to be an exciting game, and Palatine kind of came out of nowhere. You know, they had a great tournament run along with Yorkville. Palatine, the huge upset over Riverside Brookfield. And it's a special group of guys.
And Boley trying to get things starting early, but he won't get it to connect. Belgian Yehi is going to grab the rebound. Here's a dribble drive. Now back out to Tommy Elter in the corner. Elter. Belkin Nahi. Tip pass. Grabbing it. Kavion Johnson going up. Right hand finish at the basket.
Oh, that is such a nice move. And this is what makes Yorkville so dangerous. They have the ability to speed things up and slow things down, but when they speed it up, they're faster than almost anyone in this tournament.
And Connor May going right at Jaxis. Now going to kick it out. Dick now from the corner. That one's going to be off the front of the rim. Last touch by Yorkville. So now Palatine will keep the ball down underneath the basket. See a foul underneath the basket. Joey Boley will be picking up that foul. So once again, Palatine will get another opportunity for an out-of-bounds play underneath the basket. Tommy Elter, the inbounder, gets it in. Dick now, the pump fake. Gonna kick it back out to Connor May. Elter to May. May bobbles it. Trying to pull it back out, trying to reset things. Here's Elter. Down the corner, Dick. Elkinyahi. And Dick's gonna spot it from 3. That one's gonna be long this time. Grabbing the rebound. It's Davion Johnson, who's now trying to push it up for Yorkville, trying to get this team on the scoreboard. Inside, Jaxis, he loses it. Diving on the ground is Dick. He's barely gonna save it after it's going off the foot of his teammate. Tommy Elter, driving to his right. Swing pass, Connor May, open three-pointer. That's nothing but net, Connor May from deep.
Connor May is such a special player, and this is what makes the Palatine so dangerous. They run their offense around him, but he's also able to facilitate. But there, he was the main scoring option, and he knocks down the three-pointer.
Davion Johnson, out of Kavion Johnson, he has it over to Boley. Boley back to Johnson. Swings it to the corner, Boley, open 3. No, he's gonna step up and take a long 2. Not gonna go. Tommy Elter now with the rebound. Elter's gonna push it into the paint, going at Jackson, trying to get it down low. Barely saved, and there's 2 points for Tony Belganyehi.
And he's the one guy that can match up to Jaxis pretty well. He's 6 inches shorter, but he's 260 pounds. He's an absolute tank down in the paint. And Jaxis is gonna have a hard time matching up with him.
Davion Johnson now to Boley. Boley has it over on the wing. Now to the court. Kavion Johnson driving right. Good finish at the basket, using the glass and getting another 2 points for himself up on the scoreboard.
Nice job by Johnson finishing at the rim, but going back to Yanni, he's boxing out Jaxtis. Something to keep an eye out for.
Elter's gonna drive to his left, going around Davion Johnson, too much spin on it, it's gonna be long. Jaxis with the rebound. He's not gonna bring it up for Yorkville. Gets it over to Davion Johnson. Johnson trying to feed inside, won't. Here's Davion Johnson out on the wing. Now Jaxis in the corner. Jaxis pump fake. Working on May, and that's going to be his first foul. Connor May had a bit of struggles yesterday with the foul trouble. He got up to 4 in the game yesterday, so definitely something to look out for. He's got one early on. And out of bounds, and that's going to be Palatine basketball.
Just right to the coach. Coach Millstone was ready for it, though.
Ball slipped in the backcourt. Monroe's able to pick it up. Here's Monroe. Now over to Dick. Dick to May. Connor May's gonna slow things up. Dick over on the right wing. Dribble drive. Monroe, extra pass to Elter. Trying to get down low. Belkin, yay! And one in the paint. He's fouled by Jory Bowling. He's able to finish with the left hand.
Man, DJ is such a beast. He's keeping his composure, fights through contact down low in the post, and picks up the and one. Got a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Now Jory Bowling's gonna come out of the game, as he was also dealing with some foul trouble yesterday. He's gonna be checked in for by number 12, Justin Ray.
You gotta save these guys, especially down the stretch. It's gonna be a hard-fought battle.
And free throw from the big man is good. Yorkville, Kavion Johnson now pushing up. Inside to Jaxis. Jaxis driving right. Dishes it down low. Great pass. Layup, can't find the bottom of the basket. Bryce Salick couldn't finish. It was last touched by Palatine, so the Foxes will get another chance here.
I like the idea from Jaxis because everyone expects him to go straight to the rim and drive because of his height, but he makes that extra pass. Unfortunately, it just goes out of bounds as Palatine got a hand on it.
Johnson has it up top. Now over to Ray. Ray, Johnson. Inside, Salick. And there's the finish from Jaxis, working on Connor May.
There's Jaxis. He had a mismatch down low, and he used that to his advantage, and he lays it in, making it a 2-point game.
Monroe's gonna travel as he was trying to hit the spin move on Kavion Johnson. He was trying to get that ball over to Connor May, feeling the pressure. It was great defense there from Yorkville. Johnson and Johnson. Right back to him. Backdoor cut stolen by Connor May. May's now trying to push it up. He's going to get stripped from behind by Jaxis. They're both diving on the floor. And that's going to be a jump ball. Heads up play from Jaxis not to reach around him.
Yeah, that could have been a foul there, but instead, it's a jump ball.
Carter Monroe, once again, bringing it up. Connor May now with it. To Elter. Elter, backdoor cut. Trying to get it to Casey May, but he can't finish. Here come the Foxes. Ray to Kavion Johnson. Johnson driving in. Another right-hand finish for Kavion Johnson. He's got 6 points here in the first quarter.
Johnson's looking incredible right now, TJ. And the rest of the team's got to pick it up. They can't just rely on one man for the entire game.
Down low to Connor May. Strong finish. Working right through Bryce Salick.
Connor May is so good. Down low, outside. He can play all over. And that's why he's a star of the Palatine team.
1:53 left to go in this first quarter. Palatine currently with the lead, 10-8. Ray has it over to Kavion Johnson. Now to Davion. Right back to him. Salick's gonna have it in the corner. Trying to jump pass. It's gonna be tipped. Tommy Elter grabs it. Elter now trying to push it up. He's gonna slow things down. Gonna dribble drive left. Going around Jaxtis, trying to hit a wraparound pass. Elkinyai absolutely swatted by Jason Jaxtis.
What a sick block by Jaxtis. We're gonna take another look at that last block from him. He gets up and swats it down.
See him driving in, getting it down low to Elkinyai. He's wide open, it looks like, but Jaxtis just comes out of nowhere and swats it out of bounds. May, he's gonna take a three-pointer. May!
Oh my goodness!
The and 1-3!
Unbelievable. Connor May gets hit, knocks it down, and now he's heading to the line.
Connor May's free throw attempt is nothing but net. Extending this lead now to 6 for Palatine.
May's got 9 points early in this game. Minute 16 left to go in the first quarter. He's not going to slow down anytime soon.
Johnson's going to get across the half court to Ray. Ray now. Here's Davion to Kavion Johnson. Now to Salick. Under 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Quick pass over to Davion Johnson. Jaxtis inside. The right hand hook is good. May. There's going to be a swing to Elter in the corner. Here's a dribble drive. No, Jaxtis comes up with it after the tip pass. Jaxtis trying to push it now. Shot clock turned off. They can hold for the last shot if they want to.
Now it might be wise to slow it down. You couldn't get a transition basket. Now just slow down, play till you get what you think is the perfect shot.
Twelve seconds now. Davion Johnson still with it up top. He's taking his time. To Ray, right back to him. 5 seconds. He's running out of time. 2, 1. Shot appears to have gotten off, but it won't go. Wide right, hitting the bottom of the backboard. It kind of seemed like a waste of a possession there for the Foxes. They didn't even try to get a good shot on.
Well, I mean, Jaxtis was pushing the floor, and you know, I just think that they could have shot earlier. Like, you didn't have to hold to the last shot, but no, they decided to wait. And it cost them. Jason Jaxtis upset because he was pushing the floor. Obviously, he couldn't get the transition basket, so you don't want to force anything. But also, you don't want to hold to the point where their time is just running against you, and then you have to force a shot. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like one of those in-between things. But unfortunately, it doesn't go Yorkville's way. And now they trail by 4 to Palatine going into the second quarter.
And with that, we're going to step away here. You're watching the 49th Annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Elite 8 matchup here on York Sports Network. Back now for the start of the second quarter. Yorkville Foxes currently in a 4-point deficit behind the Palatine Pirates. Mike Dunn taking this one over to Kavion Johnson. Right back to Dunn. Palatine's bench has been very active so far in this game. Pass tipped out of bounds by Darren Dick. Here's Mike Dunn, over to Salick. Now Ray is right back to him. 5 seconds left on the clock. Deep three from Salick. That's off the right part of the rim. Fighting for the offensive rebound, and Kavion Johnson can't get it to go.
They didn't get the point there, but I mean, with Jaxis, it makes it a lot easier for some of these guards to just kind of snake in and get those offensive boards, which will be huge for Yorkville, especially as they trail.
Here's May driving to the corner. Darren Dick now for three. Dick's three's good. Nothing but nylon from Darren Dick.
What a shot by Darren Dick. Dick is incredible from three. He's a three-point specialist, and you see Dick knocked it down.
Here's another drive, and there's a finish from Salek. Tommy Elter has it over on the left wing, getting it down low. Connor May barely able to save it. It's going to hit the bottom of the rim, and it's rebounded by Kavion Johnson. Almost stolen by Tommy Elter, but now Mike Dunn's forced in a tough situation. He gets it across to Salek. Jaxis, turnaround three ball. That's good.
That's what makes Jaxis so deadly. Not only can he play in the post, he can also play on the perimeter, and you see him knock down a three-pointer. Cuts the lead down to or the deficit down to 2, I should say.
Connor May now has it, trying to drive on Jaxis. Kicks it back out to Elter. Elter going in. Belkin Yehi from deep. The big man can't connect. Rebounded by Mike Dunn. Here come the Foxes, and once again, another way wire pass that's just a bit wide. Salek cannot come up with that pass. And another turnover for the Foxes.
That's the second pass we've seen that's gone out of bounds, and they just have to clean that up if they want to keep this lead. It's a tight game, and Yorkville's these teams are too good to afford constant turnovers.
Here's Casey May with it. Now over to brother Connor. Connor from deep. Connor, another deep three-pointer. This kid's on fire right now. Dare I say, en fuego.
12 quick points for Connor May, and he's playing absolutely incredible in this first half, and he's got to keep it up if he wants to send Palatine to the Final Four.
5-point game now. Dunn has it over to Ray. Right back to Dunn. Davion Johnson has it. 5:18 left to go in the first half. And trying to get inside the Jacks is going to be stolen. Darren Dick now pushing it for Palatine. Connor May trying to slow it up. Gets to Elter. Casey May feeds his brother down low. Now to Darren Dick in the corner. He's going to dribble drive back out. Connor May, another three. That one won't fall this time, but Belganye, he's going to got the offensive board, but then he's stripped away by Salek. Salek to Jaxis. Jaxis goes up and throws it down! What an absolute poster from Jason Jaxis, going right over Connor May.
Are you kidding me? Gets the steal in transition, goes up, slams it home. That's incredible. Another look. And he draws the foul.
We're going to take another look at this fast break.
Oh, you see him in transition. They're driving, and he just gives to Jaxis, and he just goes up on your head. Connor May had no chance at defending that.
And the free throw was missed, so no three-point play. Still down by 3 points, but Palatine still has a chance to get some of that momentum back that Yorkville may have just picked up from that poster. Ball in the corner, Monroe three. Monroe's three is short, rebounded by Davion Johnson. Johnson trying to push. Salek a three ball. Salek way off. Rebounded by Palatine. Darren Dick now approaches the half court. Stuck over, gets it to Casey May. Connor May now with it. Inside to Elter. Here's the drive. Elter's gonna shoot that one long. Dunn's gonna grab the rebound. He's gonna take this one up slow. Jaxis now, trying to get it down low. Stolen by May, quick hands. He had 4 steals in the game yesterday. He's already got 2 early on in this one. That shot won't go.
And May is such a great two-way player. Not only is he an incredible scorer, but also great defensively as he picks up his first steal of the game.
Davion Johnson trying to drive, gets it over to Chris Dunn. Dunn driving, almost a pickpocket from Tommy Elter. Oh, rebounded, saved. It's gonna be saved right back to Palatine though. Now Dick's three-pointer, he knocks it down from the corner. What looked to be a great play from Salik is gonna end up being a misfortune.
Darren Dick in his bag right now, TJ. He's sitting from the corner, and that's his spot. Just a pure shooter.
There's Chris, there's Mike Dunn. Now over to Boley. Davion Johnson trying to drive in. Now over to Dunn. Dunn's three-pointer. That one's long. Rebounded by Salik. He got up there, trying to kick it back out. Davion Johnson now pull up into one. That one's way off. Hitting the black part of the backboard. And Connor May has another rebound.
Man, those are two just way off pull-off jumpers from Johnson. I did like the pass earlier, the cross-court pass, which was really heads up.
Elter going up over the top, and Connor May gets it to go. Oh, looked like there could have been a foul called as number 21, Taylor Clements, fell right on top of him after knocking down the bucket. Very dangerous play. Chris Dunn to Boley. Getting it down low. Here's Davion Johnson. Davion Johnson down low. Salik, one extra dribble, and he's got an extra layup. 1:50 left to go now in the second quarter, and Palatine leads by 6. Here's Palatine. Monroe pickpocketing, but he gets back his dribble. Now gets around Davion Johnson. Drives in. Right-hand floater. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled by Bryce Salik.
And now he's going to the line, giving Palatine the opportunity to extend this lead to 14, or not 14, to extend this lead to 8. And you know, TJ, this game feels like it's being, for the most part, being played at Palatine's pace. It feels like they're doing a great job controlling the speed of play. I mean, Yorkville has had their moments, it's close, but you know, they're really starting to pull away, and I think this is an opportunity for them.
Monroe goes 2 for 2 from the line, extending that lead now to 8. Johnson's gonna get it up quickly to Dunn. Mike Dunn. Now Davion Johnson's gonna hit a pull-up floater. That once again is long.
Yeah, 3 pretty bad misses for Johnson. He's got to figure it out quickly.
Elter to the corner to Casey May. All over on the opposite wing now with Monroe. Logan Yehi to May. Elter trying to feed Dick on the other side. Only 5 seconds left of the shot clock. Dribble drive, layup, foot Monroe is good. Great spin move there.
Nice job, makes this lead 10 for Palatine, and now 40 seconds left in the half. Yorkville needs to respond quickly.
Extra pass down low. Salik trying to do something. He's gonna get a traveling violation underneath the basket.
That is just not what you wanted right there. That's just a huge missed opportunity to score some points, cut into this lead before halftime. Now, Palatine can hold to the last shot. There's only 32 seconds. The shot clock's turned off.
Connor May check back in for this last possession. Monroe with it. To May. To Dick. Monroe now. Connor May, 10 seconds. Trying to drive on Jackson, can't. Out to Casey May, he's gonna take a deep three-pointer. That one's long. Rebound by Boley, 2 seconds. Boley gets the shot up. Oh, almost gets it to go. Going off the glass in front of the rim. Almost sneaking its way in. It won't fall, so now that's gonna be the end of our first half here. 29-19, our first half score, with Palatine being in the lead. Over to the Yorkville Foxes. And Connor, what have you seen in this first half that's led to this 10-point lead so far for Palatine?
Yeah, well, TJ, it's been the Connor May show so far, and he's been complimented well by some of his teammates. You saw Darren Dick earlier with 2 nice three-pointers, and really it's been a great showing all around from this Palatine team. They're doing an excellent job, like I said earlier, controlling the game at their own pace, playing to the way they want to play. And Yorkville has to find a way to make them uncomfortable in the second half if they want to come back. They have to make them uncomfortable offensively. And when they sped it up defensively, made them speed up defensively, good things happened. A lot of turnovers. We saw those two waywire passes that went out of bounds, and they need to keep that up, and they can improve greatly in the second half and make a little bit of a comeback.
And with that, we're going to step away here. You've been watching the 49th Annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Elite 8 matchup here on York Sports Network. We are now back here for the start of the second half action between the Palatine Pirates and the Yorkville Foxes in the Elite 8 of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic basketball tournament. Palatine has the lead 29-19 over Yorkville as we start the second half. Here's Monroe, who's going to step into a 3-ball, and he's got it. First shot of the half, and it's good, picking up right where they left off.
Great job by Monroe, stepping into it, knocking down the shot, and this was what I was talking about. Palatine extending their lead, playing the game to their speed.
Boley gets it down low to Johnson. Johnson's trapped, trying to get it out. He's still stuck. Jackson's in the corner. Jackson's going to save it. Kavion Johnson for 3, and he answers with a 3-pointer of his own.
Nice job by Kavion Johnson, doing a great job getting open, knocking down his shots, and now he cuts into this Palatine lead.
Here's Dick in the corner. Gonna get over to Monroe. Now to Elter, down low. Belgian Yehi goes up, can't connect on the layup. Gets fouled by Kavion Johnson.
Belgian Yehi is drawing a lot of contact down low, TJ, and he's doing a great job fighting through that contact, getting close to picking up an and one there. It just lips out, but however, he's gonna go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Belgian Yehi gets a friendly bounce there as the first one is good. Lead now up to 11 for the Pirates. Yehi's second attempt is also good. Yorkville down 12. Here's Boley to Johnson, to Jaxis. Down low. Trying to make the extra pass to Boley. Boley has it. He's trapped down low. Back out to Davion Johnson. Salick. Here's a step back 3-pointer. Jaxis knocks it down from behind the arc.
That's some great ball movement by Yorkville, TJ, and this is what they needed to do coming out of the half. Start speeding up the offense when needed, catch Palatine sleeping, and that's what they did. Palatine thought they had him trapped under the basket, but then they swing it out to Jaxis for 3.
And the pass trying to go down low. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Boley as the pass was intended for Belgian Yehi. Connor May receives the ball in the backcourt. 20 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Here's Elter to Dick. Right back to Tommy Elter. Trying to drive on Salick. Now Monroe going in. Kicks it back out to the corner. Connor May, his 3-pointer, he connects as well. Back and forth we go from behind the 3-point line.
Connor May picking up right where he left off. Now up to 17 points. And the biggest thing, he hasn't fouled since the first quarter.
Boley out over to Kavion Johnson. Now to Davion. Davion steps up into a 3-pointer, and he connects again.
And TJ, he's found his shot back. After that poor first half in terms of shooting, Johnson may have found his old jumper back.
Elter's pass is tipped. Salick trying to fight for it. He gets on the ground. He gets it out. Boley picks up. Now to Jaxis. Going up and around Tommy Elter. Great finish there from Jaxis, avoiding the charge.
Nice job, Jaxis, and he's really starting to carry this Foxes team to cut into the lead.
Connor May, another 3. This time is going to rattle out. Now here comes Jaxis. Jaxis, a pull-up triple. That one's off the back iron. Fighting for it is Kavion Johnson, but he tips it up, and it's going to hit the shot clock.
Yeah, and TJ, I don't know how much of a fan I am of that Jaxis pull-up jumper. I think he seemed a little bit off balance, and it was just kind of a heave. I think you don't necessarily have to drive to the rim. If you wanted to stop, you can just stop and make a pass. You don't necessarily have to pull up.
As Dick tries driving, he's going to kick it back out to Monroe. Monroe now, into the corner with May. Pass to Dick. Extra one, Elter. To Monroe, open 3 now from the right wing. He can't get it. Fighting for a rebound, Belgian Yehi. It's going to be last touched by Palatine.
I like the ball movement though, TJ. Didn't end in the way they wanted it to, but they did a great job swinging around the ball. Some nice passes to try and get an open look.
Davion Johnson to Boley. Oh, coming out of nowhere is Monroe, but he's going to foul Salek. And if we look at the points spread out between Yorkville, very different from yesterday's game. We got multiple players up there with lots of points, but yesterday it was all the Jaxis and Boley show. They both had over 20 points in their win over Riverside Brookfield. Boley now into the corner. Johnson trying to get down low. He does. Salek trying to go up with it. Looked to be fouled, but doesn't matter because right there to pick it up is Jason Jaxis. Elter in the corner. Dick, wide open three-pointer. That one's long. Rebounded by Jaxis, and there's a push foul called on Belganyehi. That's going to be his first foul.
Yorkville got a break that Dick missed, and then there was a foul to help reset the offense. But you can't leave Darren Dick open like Yorkville has in the corner, especially with the way he shot in the first half. You just got to be aware that he's got a hot hand. He's feeling his stroke today. You can't leave him open in the corner.
Johnson trying to get down low to Boley, but that's going to be tipped out of bounds by Connor May.
Yorkville is slowly but surely cutting into this Palatine league, kind of how we saw, for those of you that watched Stag play earlier today, same way they did it against Rolling Meadows.
Trying to get into Boley, and there it is. Yeah, that's going to be a travel. He caught it, jumped up with it. Looked like he may have bobbled it in the midair, comes back down with it, and that's going to be a travel.
No, yeah, TJ, he definitely bobbled it in the air, and he wasn't able to get a pass or a shot, so he was just kind of stuck and had eventually lost the battle of gravity and came down to the ground.
Monroe, oh, Salek goes down. Elter, the pass to the corner. Grabbed by Joey Boley. Boley now pushing it. Up to Salek. Salek goes up, and he barely gets to go in. Barely enough spin on the basketball to find its way in.
Looked like he was going for a dunk, didn't get the bounce on it, and very fortunate that that went in.
And there's a timeout called by Palatine. Coach Millstone's going to have to talk this over with his players as Yorkville has gone on a huge run, now bringing it to just within 3 points at the 3:08 mark left in the third quarter. We're going to step away here. You're watching the 49th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Now back from the timeout, Palatine going to have the basketball, trying to get back a bigger lead, just like they did a couple of seconds ago. May's going to have it in the corner. To Monroe. To May. Gets it down low. Belganyehi's going at Jaxis, and he swatted again. No soup for you. Jason Jaxis with the block.
Jason Jackson says no, no, no. And he's been a force in the paint. Absolute menace. Gets another block.
Ball passing to Connor May. He's now driving on Jaxis. Goes up with the left hand. Gets around him, but can't get the finish.
That's good
Salek now
defense.
pushing it. Yorkville with numbers. 3-on-2. Jaxis gets it, and it's going to be a blocking foul.
Wow.
Or no, it's a charge. They gave him the charge.
Wow.
Jaxis can't believe it. It looked like he might have evaded the defender, but barely hits him. And I mean, with Jaxis' build at 6'10", you're not gonna get the benefit of the doubt on those calls most of the time.
No, not at all. Maybe against Belganyehi.
.222 left to go in the third. Here's Elter. Elter stuck. Monroe steps into a three-pointer. That one's good. Another three-pointer for Carter Monroe.
Monroe now has 10. He's really complimenting Connor May quite nicely with his range.
Salek drives in, left hand, can't get it to go. Rebound by Dick. Dick's trying to push it up now. Gets it over to Tommy Elter. Elter's going to drive in. Kicks out. Monroe. Step back three. 2 in a row for Carter Monroe.
Once again, Carter Monroe. Now he's getting into a little bit of a groove here, and he's got 13 points.
And there's another steal. Connor May now pushing it. He's going to drive in. He gets fouled by Kavion Johnson.
And just when you thought Yorkville was going to come back, only a 5-point lead, but now Palatine explodes with a chance to make a 11-point lead.
We're going to see this replay. It's going to be that step back from Monroe, gets Boley jumping, and then steps back, hits that three right in his face. He was able to knock down 2 tough threes, extending this lead that was just 3 a couple of seconds ago to 9. May's first free throw won't go down. Casey May checking in for Tony Belgin-Yehi, and for Yorkville, Taylor Clements checking in for Jason Jaxtis. Connor May's second free throw also won't go, but the rebound by Tommy Elter. He's going to kick it back out. Darren Dick, three-pointer. 3 is greater than 2. The 2 missed free throws, but Darren Dick capitalizes on it. Timeout called by Yorkville.
Big time shot from Dick. Makes it a 12-point lead for Palatine, and now Yorkville has to figure something out quickly as their chances of a comeback are starting to slip away. Palatine coming up big.
34-46 now. We're look at this replay. Here's Darren Dick's 3-ball off the missed shot. Palatine on a 9-0 run. We're gonna step away. You're watching the 49th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Elite 8 matchup here on York Sports Network. Johnson out of the timeout. Ball almost stolen. Clements trying to get into the corner. He does. Jaxis now. He's stuck. Over to Kavion Johnson. Johnson to Boley. Kavion Johnson kicks it over to Boley. Boley trying to drive left. Kicks it back inside. Can't get around May. Ball's loose. And that's going to be a foul on Casey May. He was trying to go for the loose ball. And it looks like
Johnson got poked in the eye.
Yeah. Might have got bumped by Connor May when the push came from behind.
Yeah, they're going to sum him out for Mike Dunn. Just let him.
Make sure he's okay.
Yeah, let him regain his full vision.
Dunn trying to pass and gets it into Jaxis. Jaxis almost loses it.
Oh, that might be off his foot.
There's Dunn though. Under a minute left to play in the third. Dunn trying to get inside to Jaxis. He does. Jaxis driving in. Goes with the right-hand floater. That's long. Trying to get the offensive rebound. Elter pokes it away. And now Connor May is coming up with it. Here's Casey May now. Over to Darren Dick. Into the corner. Connor May going around Jaxis. Gonna get that one out to his brother. Now Elter into the corner. Dick can't get that one over. Down low, Connor May has to jump up for it. Working on Mike Dunn. He goes with the left hand, can't finish.
Good
20
defense.
seconds left now, and Jason Jaxis is going to be fouled by Tommy Elter with 20.6 seconds left.
That's some good defense by Yorkville locking up, but now they need to capitalize with 20 seconds left. They have to score here.
Mike Dunn trying to get his team some momentum going into the fourth. Currently down 12. Here's Dunn. Dunn driving in. Oh, might move the foot, but Jaxis pull up three, and he knocks down another one. Jason Jaxis, third three-pointer. 1 second, Monroe from way downtown. Was definitely on target, but just way short. At the end of the third, 46-37 is the score. Palatine currently in the lead over Yorkville.
Yeah, TJ, going back to that Jason Jaxis three-pointer, he heavily contested, but he stays, keeps his form right there. Bang, knocks it down. Jason Jaxis, what an ice-cold shot. And then you go back earlier to Monroe catching some heat. Knocked down a pair of threes.
And going back to that even
Way back.
further, when
Way
Belgian
back.
he got smacked. We have not seen him return to the game since then. We're gonna step away here. Don't go anywhere for the fourth quarter action here between the Palatine Pirates and the Yorkville Foxes in the Elite Eight of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Start of the fourth quarter now. Mike Dunn gonna have it here for the Foxes. Receives the screen from Jaxis. Now a drive from Kavion Johnson. Kavion Johnson, corner three. That one's short. Trying to be rebounded by Salick, but Monroe comes down with it. Here's Elter, trying to swing it over to Connor May. He gets it inside, and he gets the layup to go.
Nice job by Connor May. You've seen him score from all over, but he's been quite effective from inside the paint tonight.
Here's Mike Dunn to Davion Johnson. Back up to an 11-point lead for Palatine. Davion Johnson out to Dunn. Trying to get it down low. Casey May now pushing it by himself, stripped away by Davion Johnson. Quick hands there to make sure there was no foul call and no layup. So now Palatine's gonna have to take this one underneath the basket.
Yeah, TJ, pretty soon, Yorkville's gonna not only, they're gonna have to stop Palatine first, but on top of that, they're gonna have to start scoring very quickly. They've had a lot of these long offensive possessions.
And here's Monroe now. Guarded by Jaxis. Jaxis right up on top of him, trying to get a steal, but he's gonna reach it, and that's gonna be a foul. Just Jaxis' second foul so far in the game.
It's been a pretty clean game from both teams, and I think that's really important because it allows for you to keep your starters in for longer as they don't have to come out because of fouls.
Elter, the backdoor cut by May. He goes up with it, and he hits the bottom of the rim.
He
Here
cut
comes
too much.
Salick. Salick inside. Going up with it, Jaxis and one. Jason Jaxis keeping his team in it.
Jaxis is so hard to guard because he's just so much bigger than everyone else, but that forces Palatine to play extra physical on him, which results in a lot of fouls, like the one we just saw under the basket. And it all started because Connor May wasn't able to make it under the hoop. He cut too far, and then Yorkville had numbers.
And Jaxis was able to knock down the next free throw. Some substitutions here. Tony Belganier, he's going to be checking in for Casey May, trying to get someone out there who could play with the physical play style of Jason Jaxis.
Yeah, they need someone that matches up to him, and he doesn't match up perfectly, but it's the closest you're going to get on this Palatine roster besides maybe Connor May. And they need him to play some clean basketball, which he will hopefully do.
Ball stuck. Dick's having some trouble with it. Timeout called by Coach Millstone. Palatine dealing some pressure in the backcourt. They're going to have to come up with some sort of play to get rid of this full court press that's been so pesky. take a look back here at that last pass from Connor May underneath the basket. Just a beautiful pass and even better finish.
And there's the steal, the transition basket, and then it goes out of bounds, and it led to that chain of events. And now Palatine sitting with a comfortable 8-point lead, but Yorkville still knocking on their door.
And getting that extra look at that play by Davion Johnson, I do agree with him now with what he was saying. It looked like it went off the leg of May when he was going up for that layup, but doesn't matter anymore. That's already a couple minutes ago. And also, they can't review it based off of our replays, so it really doesn't matter.
New Tosh rule. They added the shot clock, now they add our replay. You pay someone. It's like review in baseball.
Monroe, get a sidestep, three-pointer. That one's long. It's going to be a foul underneath the basket. I think they're going to get Belganyehi with it, and that's going to be his second.
Only 3 total fouls, but if they start to pick up within the last 6 minutes, then we could see some free throws, which would really help this Yorkville team out.
That pass is tipped. Elter got a hand out of Monroe, driving to the basket, and he gets a tough finish up over Davion Johnson.
Yeah, nice job by Monroe. Finishing at the rim.
Not done. To Salick. Salick driving in, stripped by May, but it's going to be last touched by May as well. Johnson trying to pass this one in. Trying to get to Dunn. He's going to lose it, and here goes Tommy Elter. Can't finish, though. Now Yorkville trying to push it with numbers. Davion Johnson's corner 3 won't go. Rebounded by Elter. Now getting double team. Salick right on top of him, and that's going to be a foul.
Oh, man, if you're Yorkville, you have to score there. They missed the transition fast break layup. Then Yorkville wasn't able to connect. I think it's just so important, especially when you're down 10 points. You have to score in those situations.
5:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Palatine with it, gets it down low. Monroe, another tough finish for Carter Monroe. He's done a great job finishing around the basket against much taller defenders tonight.
Carter Monroe really picking up his game right now. It's up to 17 now.
Trying to get over to Dunn. Dunn now. Not going to connect on another one as Dick went flying. Darren Dick trying to push up. Here's Elter now. Monroe to May. Elter on the left. Trying to drive on Jaxis to Dick. Trying to get the one more pass, but great defense from Salick. That one was tipped by Dunn. Now into the corner with May. May driving in. He's going to get it down on Belganyehi, but he couldn't hold on to it.
Oh, man, he saw some great ball movement there, and May maybe had a chance to go to the rim, but instead he goes for the pass to Tony Belganyehi, but he can't hold on, and it goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover on Palatine. Just going to take a look at a few plays. The first one from Monroe. Nice finish at the rim.
See that second one,
yeah.
Just very difficult, all in motion, getting hit by Davion Johnson.
Absolutely.
Great focus on that one to get it up, put it right where he needs to on the glass, and hits it to go in. And with that, we're going to step away shortly here. You're watching the 49th Annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Elite 8 matchup here on York Sports Network.
Back from the timeout now. Yorkville down 12, 40-52. 4:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Yorkville definitely still has a chance, but they're going to have to work fast. Davion Johnson to Davion. Gets the ball down low to Jackson. Jackson's cross-court path to Dunn.
Oh, he hesitated there. You can't hesitate. You got to either pass or shoot. Can't sit and wait.
Johnson blocked during the basket. Jackson's trying to save it. He does, but also makes a great pass. That's going to be an and one for Salick.
Nice job by Salick, fighting through the contact, picking up the basket. And this is a big free throw. Also, it's May's third foul, but only 4 minutes left. But it's just something to keep in the back of your mind.
Especially if he ends up picking that fourth one up quickly, he might have to go sit over on the bench or start playing a little bit more cautiously out there so that he can remain out there on the offensive side of the floor.
Exactly. May's such a great two-way player, but at the same time, he plays such physical defense that it gets him into foul trouble.
And once again, Davion Johnson doing a great job at poking the ball free. It's going to be out of bounds, and Palatine will have the ball over on the side, but now with a 24-second shot clock. And Dick's going to get it tipped. And here's Elter now. Elter back to Darren Dick. May, extra pass, Monroe in the corner. Trying to dribble inside. Back out. Dick has the top of the key. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They have to go quickly. Here's Elter to the corner. May, stuffed by Salick.
Possession bounds.
It's not going to matter, though, as Palatine picked it back up and the shot clock violation had already occurred. Johnson, Salick driving in, trying to go to the basket, but he's fouled.
Tony Balagiani picks up his third foul.
And there's that huge swat we saw a second ago from Salick. It looked like May was going to have a decent look, but Salick came flying out of nowhere to block it. And he also knocks down his first free throw attempt here at the line. And second one will also be good, nothing but net.
And now you have a 7-point game. It's a lot more manageable, especially with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to go, TJ. I think this is a team that is good enough to complete the comeback, but they got to clean some things up.
Tommy Elter trying to work on Jory Boley. Elter struggling. Boley playing some great defense. Here's Palatine. Getting it over. Here's May. In the corner now, and he's going to be fouled with 12 seconds left in the shot clock. Salick going to get his third foul. 3 players in this game now with that 3-foul mark. And there's going to be another foul. Foul on Kavion Johnson.
Yeah, well, TJ, maybe I spoke too soon when I said this has been an extremely clean game. I think we're getting closer to a team ending up in the bonus.
Monroe. He has it. Over to Elter. Elter now. Trying to drive in. Back to Monroe. Elter has a lane. Going left to May in the corner. May's not going to take it. May now struggling. He has to get it back over to Monroe. Monroe behind the back. Trying to make something happen. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Darren Dick. Don't have much time. Monroe going to the basket. Up over Jackson, and that's going to be blocked. That's going to be another shot clock violation off of another Jason Jackson's block. He's now up to 4. One more would tie the single-game YSN record.
Yeah, he's having a great game defensively. He's also got 22 points, TJ, and all around, both offensively and defensively, he's playing incredible.
2:16 now left to play. Bully has it, Yorkville down by 7. Here's Bully inside, Jaxtis. Jaxtis goes up with an and one! Jason Jaxtis.
Jaxtis up to 24, the chance to make it 25. He's playing out of this world right now, TJ. Once again, down low, fighting through contact, picks up the bucket and the and one foul.
And not to mention, that's now Tony Belgin-Yehi's 4th foul, so he's got to be very careful playing the paint against Jaxtis for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and you know, Coach Millstone brought him in to play a clean defense. Oh, it's an air ball.
And you see Jaxtis play over there, but what you did miss was a very short, slipped out of the hand air ball by Jason Jaxtis.
Yeah. Anyway, TJ, what I was saying was they brought in Belgin-Yehi to play clean defense on Jaxtis, but he's done everything but that as he's now to his 4th foul.
Oh, and they're going to get a foul call on Joey Boley. And both the two are exchanging some words over on the floor. But Belgin-Yehi is now going to be able to go to the free throw line as both teams are in the bonus.
Yeah, that's huge. It impacts both things. It's now you have to play clean defense for the final 2 minutes because both teams are in the bonus. You know, if you follow Yorkville, they get a free opportunity to get closer to that lead. And if you're Yorkville and you follow Palatine, then you're just giving them a free opportunity to extend their lead. So yeah, it kind of goes both ways.
And Belgin-Yehi knocks down the first one.
And there he makes it a 6-point game. Now he's got a chance to make it a 3-possession game, which would be huge, especially when you're inside the final 2 minutes of the game.
Belgin-Yehi trying to go 2 for 2. That one is good. Bowie now for the Foxes, under 2 minutes left to play. Bowie driving in, gets stripped, ball's on the floor. Picked up by Belgin-Yehi, and Palatine causes another turnover.
This is a great job by the Palatine defense. They're causing turnovers without getting called for fouls.
And speaking of fouls, the Foxes will pick up another one, and that's Jory Boley's 4th foul.
And now we're starting to see some guys get into foul trouble. It was a really clean game for the first 3 quarters, but as soon as we got into this 4th quarter, this is when it started to get sloppy. There were more hacks, and now both teams in the bonus, and now Palatine.
Elter can't get the first one to go. He's really struggled from the line tonight.
Palatine back to the line.
And second one isn't good either. Palatine catches a break. Johnson to Johnson. They got to work faster. Running out of time. Tavion Johnson trying to drive. Pull-up jumper, deep 2. Off the back iron, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Elter once again. And fouled by Boley, and Boley's now fouled out of the game.
Oh man, that's a bad break if you're Yorkville, because that takes away one of your big scoring options as well. Not just one of your starters, one of your main scoring options, and now...
No, they're going to call it on Jaxtis. It definitely looked like Boley got him on the wrist.
I think he thought it was going to be the same thing too, because just based on the reaction on his face.
Yeah, I definitely think he thought it as well.
I didn't really see Jaxtis do anything. But now Palatine makes it an 8-point lead, and they just keep tacking on point after point.
Second one is good as well for Elter. And here's a timeout called. 1:16 left to play in the 4th quarter. Palatine up by 9. You've been watching the 49th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Elite 8 here on York Sports Network. Now back for the final minute 10 of this game. Yorkville with Salik. Salik out to Boley. Boley trying to step into a three, and he turns it over.
Oh, just a miscommunication. One of them thought cut Boley. The other one thought pass to the corner. And now it's a turnover. And this just gives Palatine a huge opportunity.
And the deep pass to May. May's layup. He can't get to go, but he's fouled by Salik.
Oh man, Yorkville got close, but now they're just starting to fall apart in the final 2 minutes. Really seen a lot of costly fouls, sending some great Palatine shooters to the line. You just take another look at that. They had May down low. Oh yeah, and he just gets hit on that wrist. Hard slap.
Monroe knocks down the first free throw. And 2 for 2 from the line that time for Connor May. Under a minute left to play. An 11-point lead. Bully slips. And there's going to be a timeout called. Coach Holopakowski going to talk to his team here. And Connor, what are you telling your guys if you're Yorkville's head coach right now?
You got to clean up the fouls, man. Though, like in the last minute and 5 seconds, there's been 3 trips to the line for Palatine, and they're all off of some fouls that were too early. And now you might be forced to foul, or you're just trying to get some cheap points and then force some quick turnovers. But that's got to be your game plan now, because you really hindered yourself in the beginning, set yourself behind, dug yourself in the hole, and you might not be able to get out now.
Well, 55 seconds left to go in this game. Palatine's now coming out of their break. They're ready to go. They want this one very badly. They're looking once again to they're looking to go to the Final Four tomorrow night to take on either the winner of York versus Bolingbrook, which will be played after this at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, another exciting matchup, TJ. 2 great teams. York, this being their home tournament, I'm putting them on upset watch against a good Bolingbrook squad.
And 3, Salik, he banks it in.
The bank is open today.
Who said the bank was closed? It ain't Sunday. That thing is straight money. I heard him call it too, other side of the floor. It's gonna be another timeout called, however, so with 46.3 seconds to go, and now an 8-point game, 58-50. We are gonna step away. You're watching the 49th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network. Now back here for the last 46 seconds of this game. Connor May has it. They're trying to trap him. Stolen. Layup is good from Davion Johnson. 40 seconds left. No timeouts though, however, for Yorkville. Here's Monroe. Monroe trying to get past Davion Johnson. He does. He's into the half court, and there's the foul.
Yeah, once you get past half court, you got to foul. And it looked like they were good in the beginning, and then it just kind of fell apart, and they were able to slip through, and now he's going to the line. Carter Monroe only had 4 first half points. Now has a chance if he goes 2 for 2 from the line to end with 19.
And he knocks down the first one. One of the purest free throws I've seen in this tournament. Straight through the bucket.
It's like me when I hit up the gym, TJ, you know? Just pure net.
2 for 2 at the free throw line. Foley gonna drive in. Floater, can't get it to go. Rebound by Belgian Yehi. And that should do it. with 19.8 seconds left in an 8-point lead. Belgian Yahi will go to the free throw line with an opportunity to make it a double-digit lead once again. Belgian Yahi knocks down the first one, still 100% on the day from the line.
He's got 10 points now too, TJ, that's 3 players with double-digit points.
Second one also good for Belgian Yahi, so back up to a 10-point lead. Bully driving down the court, trying to get to Jaxis. He's going to take a step-back 3. That one's off to the right. Offensive rebound, though. Davion Johnson's layup is good. 5 seconds left to get it in, and that's going to do it here as Belgian Yahi will hold it out. And the Palatine Pirates with another upset over the Yorkville Foxes. Final score, 62-54. Connor, what did you see early on from this Palatine team that really got them going?
You know, TJ, when you watch this, you never think that they were underdogs in this game. They played great all-around team basketball. They moved the ball around to perfection. The movement was incredible. The defense was incredible. And you had sharing the love with points, 3 players scoring in double digits, and they did an excellent job. All-around great team victory. And this is becoming a great Cinderella story in the Tosh, where they move to the Final Four.
And we're going to have a interview in a second here. We're going to send Connor Choi over there. I've been Silkaitis, and alongside me in the chair has been Connor Choi. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the 49th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Tournament, Elite 8, here on York Sports Network.
Guys, I'm here with Palatine head coach, Coach Millstone, Connor May, and Carter Monroe. Coach Millstone, you guys shot an incredible 40% from 3. Just, you guys created open shots left and right. How were you able to get all these open shots so early in the game that lets you guys get a 10-point lead before half?
You know, it's a funny game because we couldn't buy one the first 2 days of the tournament, and you know, we talk a lot, but the jump shot's not falling. You got to be able to defend at the other end. And when the jump shot is falling and you're defending, now all of a sudden you're into something good. So, yeah, we shared the ball really well, and same shots we were getting the first 2 days, but they were going in today, and we'll take it.
Yeah, speaking of sharing the ball, Coach, you had 3 players that finished with double-digit points. Just how important is that for you going into these final 2 days of the tournament to know that you have all these players that can consistently score?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, it's important for the rest of the tournament, but it's also good moving forward as we move into the state tournament. I mean, we just need as many weapons as we can. And when we share the ball, we've got competent shooters and we got some pretty good playmakers. So, yeah, we'll need everything.
All right, congratulations, Coach. Congrats on making it to the Final Four. Good luck tomorrow. All right. Connor, we'll go to you next. Connor, you know, we talked to you the other day. You had a great game, another incredible game. You had 2 blocks, another game with 20 or more points, and just you're on a roll right now. Just kind of explain to me, how are you so consistently able to find your shot so early that lets you explode? I mean, you had 17 first half points.
Well, I feel like as a whole, we're on a roll right now. All of us, when I'm hot, that opens up stuff for the other guys. And as you can see, like Carter and Darren, they capitalized, and we played really good team basketball today, and it was really fun.
Yeah, 17 first half points, but also you slowed down scoring in the second half, but that doesn't mean you weren't a big factor in the offense. You did a great job swinging the ball around, hitting your teammates for open shots, guys like Carter, and just your court vision was on point. Just, again, how does that happen?
Well, like I said, when I'm shooting the ball well, a lot of people draw towards me, and that leaves Carter and Darren and all my other teammates wide open. So I recognize it, swing it, and our team, we all came together, and this was a team win today.
All right, congrats, Connor. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, Carter, last but certainly not least, you had 4 points in the first half, but you finished with 19, just one shy of 20. Just how were you able to find your shot so early in the second half that lets you put up 15 second half points?
So no, I think they changed into zone, and they were running man the entire first half. I hadn't been shooting it well, but I stayed confident. And my teammates, such as Tommy, Connor, Darren, they were finding me, and so just they kept telling me to stay confident, keep shooting, and I did, and started falling.
Yeah, you had 2 huge back-to-back three-pointers for your team. That puts you guys ahead by 3 possessions. Just how important is it for you to know that going into these last 2 team games, you can come up in the clutch in some really big moments?
I think Connor's been drawing a lot of attention, and he's been doing a lot of our scoring, so I think that me personally and a lot of our guys, we need to start scoring the ball and draw some attention off of him. So I just stay confident, started shooting, and knowing that I can hit threes in an environment like this, I know I can do it at the next level too.
Great job today, Carter. Good luck tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
That was Coach Millstone, Connor May, and Carter Monroe. I'm Connor Choi with York Sports Network signing off. Don't go anywhere. York Dukes take on the Bolingbrook Raiders in just a few moments. TJ Silkaitis and Christian McQuaid on that call.